go in Essex. Ashley, good morning.
Good morning.
So you dated like middle school.
Yeah, he was my first boyfriend.
Okay, and you guys broke up just because of like different high schools or just life, or what happened?
No. So we dated into high school, and my dad found out that I lost my virginity. Yep, and tried to run him over with his Jeep.
Oh,
so
fun times. So your dad's a bad driver. How do you miss?
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
oh, my God, John.
Yes. So, yeah, it was just a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Sounds like it, yeah.
But now we're back together?
Yeah, we've been back together for 10 years now, and we have 2 kids together.
Okay. And so the first time he
amazing.
saw your dad again, did he hide?
You know what's so crazy is before we got back together, so he's, my husband's like a kind of a car guy, right? So my dad would actually reach out to him on Facebook and get him to help him fix his car before we even got back together.
That's hilarious.
So they were like back together before we were.
Adorable. Adorable.
That is hilarious.
That's adorable. Okay. Yeah. Ashley, thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye. Let me go in Fred Neck. Jenny, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
All right, girl. So you dated a boyfriend for how long?
About like 5.5 years.
Okay. And then we broke up this time, or what was the reasoning?
He honestly needed to work on himself a little bit, and I recognized that. So I let him go do that. He needed that.
Okay.
And then, so how long are you guys apart for?
Honestly, I couldn't stay away from each other that long. Maybe like I moved to like New York for a year,
Yeah.
so we stayed apart we were long distance, but we only were separated, like not dating, single for probably 5 months.
Okay.
All right.
And so when you guys got back together, were friends and family happy, or were they like, oh, God, here we go again?
They were cautious at first. Just, I feel like that's fair
Sure.
to just wonder, like, hey, is this really the right move
Yeah.
to get back? But now, like, they have seen that he's grown, and I think everybody's back on board.
That's awesome.
They've
Oh, that's
always
awesome.
liked him.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. There we go. Jenny, thank you for listening. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye. Let me go in Parkville. Katie, you're calling for sauce, so you got scammed.
Yeah, we got scammed. Well, my husband got scammed.
What happened?
We got scammed by our local pizza parlor.
Hell no.
My husband got a brand new card, so he obviously didn't use it like anywhere that day when we received it. He was like, I'll just put pizzas on this card. And then like 3 hours after we ordered the pizza, he got all these alerts from the bank talking about like, your purchase has been approved, this, that, and the other for like a local outlet at the Ralph Lauren outlet.
Oh, my God.
And they stole like $3,900 from us. Yeah, it was
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to like confront it, but we didn't want to be like too rude about it because their pizza's like so good.
Girl, they stole your
Yeah,
money.
wait, they stole your money.
Yeah. Katie, you're too
They
nice.
stole our money. We went through like all the steps, like contacted the police, but there's like not really much they can do, and the place is like super popular. So now we like order pizza and just cash to keep it safe. But yeah, they stole like $3,900 from them.
Okay.
That is wild.
All right, Katie.
It is really wild.
Thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Thank you. You as well.
That happened with me. So a couple of years ago, I think Hoodie's anniversary, I was trying to do something nice, and him taking out more. I don't think they're married at the time. I think they're just dating. So I called the restaurant. I was like, hey, can I please, pay for my friend's meal when he comes in?
Yeah.
And so I didn't tell Hoodie. So the night goes on, and like Hoodie hasn't reached out to say thanks. I'm like, that's weird. Not that I was expecting a thanks.
Yeah. But it's Hoodie. He would.
Yeah.
do
The
that.
next day, I was like, hey, so did it work
how'd it
out?
go?
He goes, no. I'm like, oh, that's weird. And then I started getting packages of like purses
Oh,
and
yeah.
jackets and building blocks. Somebody at the restaurant stole my car, but the dumbass had it sent to my address.
Yeah,
still.
with her name on it, right?
Yes.
weird.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was the ugliest stuff. I was more offended by that. It was bad taste.
But did you call it? You call a restaurant?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
I would have been like, hey,
Yeah.
this person stole my credit card info.
Somebody texts in, is John McKinley with an X? Absolutely not.
No.
I think that you guys would not let that happen.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be probably a no-go. Luz, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, what you? Oh no, you're on Sauce and Rose's side.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay,
Duh.
But like, Luz, you listen to the show. Well, you see that I get bullied on this show.
Okay.
I'm a victim of
Okay.
my so-called
you
friends.
Like it so hard.
All right, John. But honestly, you can't keep this secret from your closest friends.
Yeah.
And then, us too. We're close.
Yeah.
Your
We're
listeners are
friends.
close.
We
That's-
just want
friends.
to see you happy,
Okay,
and we
Liz,
just
I'll
want
tell
to
you.
share in your happiness.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think it's just like trying to go slow, as the
Oh,
kids.
you go slow. You kissed her on New Year's,
Yeah.
and then you text Eric.
Yeah, that part was probably a
You text
misstep.
Eric, yeah.
You're like,
Well,
I met
You
someone.
text Eric. Eric is gonna tell everybody. Like, come on.
But he didn't
he did.
though,
He
which
did
is
not.
crazy. Yeah, which like
He did not.
which is
No.
kind
Thing you're getting confused, John.
Oh,
You
boy.
can
Well, that's
still
a
go
good thing.
slow.
That means he likes her.
that well
yeah, you can go slow in a relationship and still tell your friends about them.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, I was
Sure.
texting Sauce on my very first date with Clint,
Yep, that's true.
and look at us now,
Wow,
married
you-
with 2 kids.
You didn't tell me. It's messed up.
We were talking about what she was going to wear,
Yeah.
where they
Yeah,
were going,
she was
what
helping
he
me,
had
like-
planned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
She
afterwards, I was
caught
like,
me up
"Oh,
after.
yeah.
Made sure she was home safely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what
Because we're
friends. That's
friends.
what friends do, John.
Is that what they
do.
do,
That is
Shelby?
what they do.
Okay, next
That
time
is
I'll,
what they do.
I'll text you updates on.
That's what
But
we're
also-
asking
That's
for.
literally what we
Also,
want, John.
but
We just want to know, like,
literally everything.
You two are the ones like we'll figure it out.
and we will.
And-
oh,
We
I was
will
like,
figure
what
it
are we
out, but
figuring
we're
out?
going to make you miserable if we have to figure it out.
that's
So
not-
you
that's
can
not-
just save yourself a lot
Okay.
of trouble by just telling us.
Let me ask you this: would I do this to you guys?
Yes, you would.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
I
you
would not.
1,000 times
Yes,
I would
you
not.
would.
No, I would
John,
not.
you bought my daughter the loudest possible toy because eventually one
Yeah.
day when you have children, you're like, you're going to do it for me.
It's true.
Which,
And
like,
I'm
Rose
like,
would not
I
do that.
wouldn't.
Oh, for sure.
But now I'm
For
going
But now
to.
she
sure.
is.
For
Now Rose
sure
will.
you guys
Actively,
would.
we're trying to get like payback on something that
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I was gaslighting a little bit, but that's fine.
You're
when
like,
I
I'm
do it.
protecting
Now.
myself 10 years from now.
Yeah,
You're
I,
like,
I had to strike first.
Exactly.
Ask
but
questions
like
later.
you don't have to strike first.
Well, in that case, I hope we're all forgiven. We can move on from that.
Yeah,
and
sure.
then-
just give
For
us
sure.
a name.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry. We got this.